Now all of you please summarize all the things which we learned. A map is a drawing of the whole or a part of the earth's surface on a flat sheet of paper. Yes, map, I have told you that one is a part. It is representing a part, partial surface of the earth's surface. Next, the maps are usually more specific than general. Yes, inside the map you are able to see all the things. You may get it in the physical form, you may get it in political form, you may get it in road map form, in different thing you may get. So map, definitely that one is more specific. Next, maps are much more convenient. Maps are much more convenient to use than globes. Already I have told you what is the reason behind it. Because maps you can carry from one place to another place, but globes it is not easily carryable. Next thing, usually maps are drawn with north at the top. That means this kind of symbol you have to use, you have to keep in mind that which direction is indicating which side. Next thing, the standard colors on a map are used for different features. I have told you that the different features should be drawn by using or by applying different colors. Otherwise, we may mislead. Standard symbols make understanding of maps easier. When you will use the standard symbols, on that time you will understand the different things of the map, different landmarks of the map. So these are all about this lesson. Now we will discuss about the question answers. So first one, that means the A bit, answer the following questions. So the first question is, what is a map? All of you know what is a map? Map is that means a map is a drawing of the whole or part of the earth's surface on a flat sheet. That means it should be a paper, flat, just like a paper. Is it? So it may be the whole part, or it may be the just one part, little part of the whole surface of the area. Is it? Surface of what? The earth. Next question. Why do we need maps? I discussed with you that we need maps to see the location, size and shape of places on the earth. Is it? The different geometrical grids was there. Is it? So with the help of geometrical grids we can locate any place very easily. Next thing, the third one. What are the advantages of using maps over globe? That means why you should use map. When you have the globe, then you can use the globe only. But why we are using the maps? What is the benefit? What are the benefit? Is it? So maps are more convenient to carry than a globe. Maps show larger portions of an area at once. Can be seen on different screens, cheaper to produce. That means the production cost is also less, and transport and easy to store. These are the all reason to use the map. Is it? Next, the fourth question. What are the uses of maps? Why we are using the map? So maps are useful in many ways, such as first thing, calculate approximate distances between two cities. So two cities suppose are there, you don't know the distance between them. If you want to visit on the time after seeing the map, you can understand it. Next, the big one, find out the names of the countries, states, capitals, roads, towns and places. These all things we can find out with the help of a map. Is it? Next, the third one, locate water resources rivers, the mountains and other sources, and the farm, that means the last thing is the find out the landform type, that and forest cover, that means whether it is the plateaus, it is the desert, it is mountains, these the different kind of landforms we are able to find out with the help of map. Is it clear? Now the next question, that is the fifth question, how is direction usually shown on map? That means in which direction you should assume the which direction you have to see that one also, that means in a map which direction should you have to assume. So first thing, that maps are usually shown with north at the top, that means this side top, that one should be north. See here, just like this one is the north. Is it? Next, bottom as south. So bottom, this one is as south, S, and right as the east. So right, that one is as east, and the west, that means the left side. Is it? What is that one? Left side, that one should be west. So the top should be north, the down should be south, the right should be east, and the left should be west. Next, the sixth question, how is the scale of a map usually shown? The scale of map is used to measure the accurate distance on a map. Is it? So actually how much is the original distance, that means the accurate distance, we can have an idea after seeing the map. So that's why we are using the scale. Next, the seventh one, name the different types of maps. So different types of maps, I have told you, I discussed about them also. So the different types of maps are political maps, physical maps, the thematic map and road map. So different type of maps are available, you know. So this is about the all question answers, that means A bit over. Next we will talk about the B bit. Fill up the following blanks using the clue kit. So first question, that means dash are usually more specific than general. Is it? So what should be the answer? The answer should be maps. Maps are the usually more specific than globe. Is it? Next one, second one. Maps are much more convenient to use than dash. What should be the answer? Globe. Globe should be the answer. So maps are much more convenient to use than globe. Third one, usually maps are drawn with dash at the top. Is it? So usually maps are drawn with what? North at the top. I have told you that one, north at the top. Next, fourth one, a map is drawn to a fixed dash. That means fixed scale. The answer should be scale. Next, the fifth one, standard dash make understanding of maps easier. The answer should be symbols. Standard symbols. The symbols, what are they doing? With the help of symbols, we are able to understand which map is it. Is it? That means it may be any kind of weather map. It may be any kind of the physical map. So mountains, where are the mountain, where are the coastal area. These all the things we can understand with the help of symbols. Is it? So make understanding of maps easier. Next, the C bit. Write yes or no for the following statement. First one, planes in a map are shown in green color. Is it correct or not? Yes, that one is correct. So you have to write yes inside the bracket. Next, the second one, maps are not convenient than globes. Is it correct? No, that one is not correct. Maps are more convenient because it is able to show us more specific areas. That's why you have to write no inside the bracket. Next, the third one, standard symbols are used in map. Is it correct? Yes. Yes, that one is correct. Standard symbols are there with the help of which we are able to locate different things, is it? So that one is also correct. You have to write yes. Next, the fourth one, maps are drawn with south on the top. Is it clear? No, it's not correct. In the top, north should be there. That means that one should be no. Inside bracket, you have to write no. Next, the fifth one, a map is drawn on a piece of paper. Is it correct? Yes, that one is correct. Map, why we are drawing generally? In a piece of paper, in a flat sheet. Paper is a one kind of flat sheet. So that one is also correct. So you have to write inside bracket yes. Next, the D bit. Match the following. In the left hand side, few words are there, and in the right hand side, few words are there. So in the left hand side, let's say that mountains and highlands. Is it? Next, the second one, plains. Third one, roads. Next, plateaus. Next, the fifth one, water bodies. And in the right hand side, blue color, yellow color, next red color, next green color, and the last one is the brown. Now you have to understand which color is matching with the which kind of landform, is it? So mountains and highlands, that one should be in which color? Brown color. Is it? So the first one should be matched with the last one of the right hand side. Next, the plains. Plains should be matched with the which color? Green color. Next, the roads. Roads should be matched with whom? With the yellow color. Next, the plateaus. Plateaus should be matched with the red color, and the water bodies, they should be matched with the blue color. Is it clear? Next one, look at the following on the India outline map. Have a look here that the one India outline map, are you able to see? So you have to locate which places? North, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. These all the things you have to indicate here. Are you able to indicate? The north one, you know that the upper one should be the north on the top portion. So the top portion is the north one, is it? Next one, south. That means just the bottom. That one is the south. Next, east. East means just the right hand side of you, is it? So that side should be east. And the left hand side of you is the which side? That one should be west. Next, the northeast. The middle of the north and east. That corner should be northeast and southeast. Southeast, that means the middle of the south and east. That one is the southeast. Next, the northwest. North top and west. That means left hand side. That means just the middle of the north and west. That one is the northwest. And what about the southwest? The bottom is the south and the left is the far, the west. So the middle of the south and west should be the southwest. So in this way all of you have completed these all things, is it? So now we will discuss about the F1, is it? So why do the distances on the map become more inaccurate as we move away from equator? Should be the answer? The answer should be, all of you know that equator means that one is the biggest circle, is it? So whenever you are going up or you are going bottom of the earth's surface, what is going to happen? The different latitudes, their radius is reducing, is it? So the distance between the scale in equator would not remain same if we move away from the equator, is it? That means, suppose the middle one is the equator, is it? So whenever we will move upward, on that time what is going to happen? The distance between two longitude is not remaining same. Is it? The distance between two latitude, is it? They are not remaining same. So that's why we have to keep in mind whenever we are going up or down on that time, what is going to happen? The distances are not remaining accurate, because whatever we are doing, the basis of the equator we are doing generally, so that's why it happens. Next is time to do project. So study the map of the world and write down the names of these things. That means 2 countries in Southeast Asia, 2 countries in West Asia, a country in North America, a country in South America. So these things you have to locate. Are you able to? I am telling you few, that means whatever they ask I am telling you. 2 countries in Southeast Asia, you can write the Vietnam, Cambodia, is it? 2 countries in West Asia, you can write the Turkey, Syria, that one you can write. A country in North America, USA, is it? And a country in South America, Brazil, you can write. So in this way, but you have to locate them, otherwise your project won't be complete. Next, after learning the lesson, what the things you got, that one you have to know, you have to utilize it in your daily life, is it? So with the help of maps, we can identify the following wherever your suggested figure. So now the thing is, you have learned the full lesson. How can you use it in your real life? Is it? So I have teach you that how the different, I have taught you how the different locations are present. You can present in the map, is it? So you can find out the different landforms after seeing the map, is it? So you can locate the different positions, human environment, movement, regions, these all things you can find out after seeing a map, is it? So all of you go through the lesson and prepare well for our online exam. All the very best. So now we are going to start the B-bit. Fill up the following blanks using the clue kit. Is it? So first one, dash are usually more specific than general. Do you know the answer? The answer should be maps. From the clue kit, maps word you will have to take. Here's it. Next one, maps are much more convenient to use than dash. That one should be globe. Here, B. Here's it. Next, the third one, usually maps are drawn with dash at the top. Do you know what should be the answer? With north. Is it? So its top should be for which direction? North. And a map is drawn to a fixed what? Fixed scale. Is it? Because why? What? You can able to understand the distance between 2 places. Next, the fifth one, standard dash make understanding of maps easier. What should be the answer? Standard symbols. Yes, if you will use the symbol on that time, you can understand the each and everything in the map. Is it? So in this way, this bit also over. Now we will see that the C bit. Write yes or no for the following statements. So here these statements are given. Which statement is correct? You have to write yes, or for wrong statement you have to write no. So first one, planes in a map are shown in green color. Yes, that one is a correct statement. So you have to write here yes. Here you have to write yes. Next one, maps are not convenient than globes. Is it correct? Is it correct or not? What the things, that one is not correct, is it? So that's why you have to write here no. Next next one, third one, standard symbols are used in maps. Yes, that one is correct. So you have to write yes, because different kind of symbols are being used in the map and they are the standard also. And because one symbol, that one is using for all kind of maps, so that's why this one is standard. So fourth one, maps are drawn with south on the top. No, that one is not correct. So wrong sentence, wrong statement. You have to write here no. What about the last one? The map is drawn on a piece of paper. That one is correct. So you have to write here yes. In this way we have completed the C bit also. Now we will discuss the D bit. Match the following. So in the left hand side, the mountains and highlands are there in the first. Next the plains are there. Next the roads are there. Next the plateaus are there. Is it? So plateaus are there. Next the water bodies are there. And in the right hand side, blue color. Next yellow color. Next red color. Next green color. And the last brown colors are given. So you have to match both of them. How is it possible? Okay, I am helping you. So first one, mountains and highlands. So these are represented by which color, do you know? These are represented by brown color. So here you have to write E. E for the brown here. Next one, the plains. They are represented by green color. So that's why you have to write here D. Is it? Next one, the roads. Roads, they are represented by the red color. That's why you have to write here C. Next one, the fourth one, plateaus. They are represented by which color? The yellow color. That's why you have to write here B. And finally, only one is left. Water bodies, they are being represented by blue color. So you have to write inside the bracket A. So these things also you have completed. Now we will discuss about the E bit. Locate the following on the India outline map. So all of you are able to see the India outline map. Here you have to locate the south. South means where? The down, bottom portion, is it? And the north, that one is the top portion. So south and north eastern. Next, the east. East should be your just right hand side. Is it? So that one is the east side. What about the west? West should be this side, your left hand side. And what about the northeast? Northeast means just between north and east side. That means this side. Is it? Next, what about the southeast? Southeast should be just bottom and your right hand side, middle of the down and your right hand side. That one is the southeast. What about the northwest? Northwest just top side and your left hand side, this side, the middle of the top, that means north and west. That one is the northwest. And what about the southwest? The middle of the south and west. That means middle of the down and your left hand side. Is it? So in this way you have completed the E bit also. Now we will discuss about the F bit. Why do the distances on the map become more inaccurate as we move away from the equator? Do you know the reason of it? Actually, the distance on the map become more inaccurate as we move away from the equator because the earth is spherical inside. All of you know that one? And the circumference of the earth decreases as we move away from the equator. So that is the main reason. So you know that the distance between two longitude also, that one is not remaining same. Is it? They are not remaining parallel to each other. Whenever you will go towards the pole, they are meeting at a single point. Is it? So that's why this one is happening. Now it's time to do the project. So the project, study the map of the world and write down the names of these things. So first one, two countries in Southeast Asia. Next, two countries in West Asia. A country in North America, a country in South America. These all the things you have to write. So for the case of Southeast Asia country, you can write the Cambodia, the Vietnam, these things you can write. And for the case of two countries in West Asia, you can write Yemen, the Syria you can write. You can write the country of North America, USA. Is it? And the South America a country, you can write the Brazil also. Is it? So in this way, whatever you can write the another name also. But just example I have told you. So the thing is there, you have learned in this lesson regarding the maps. So after seeing one map, you can find out so many things. So where the place is located, the human environment, the movement, regions, this all the things you can find out now. So go through the lesson and prepare well for our online exam. Thank you.